Order Laser Master H10 Replacement Belt. Machine rotates with rear frame facing forward. Remove the screws. Remove the screws on the side of the machine. After removing the screws, take out the synchronizer wheel from the back. Do the same on the other side. Turn the machine over so that the bottom is facing up. Remove the screws. Remove the screws and take away the rear frame assembly. Loosen the screws and remove the optical shaft. Remove the belt from the right Y profile. Remove the limit screws. Cut off the cable ties. Remove the X-axis motor cable. Remove the X-axis motor cable. Remove the Y-axis motor cable. Take out the X-axis profile after unplugging all the motor cables. Take away the outer frame. Remove the old belts on both sides of the left and right plate assemblies. Remove the screws. After removing the screws, take off the synchronizer wheel at the same time. Turn over and take away the synchronizer wheel. Remove the screws. Take away the right plate assembly and screws. Remove the L-shaped plate. Remove the screws from the X-axis profile. Turn over to the back side and take out the screws. Take away the old belt and replace it with a new one. Install the new belt and snap it in the center of the buckle. Belt with cogged side facing out. Align the X-plate assembly with the X-axis profile. Move into position. Take out the motor with the motor socket facing forward. Put the belt on the motor. Place the rubber pads in the holes first. Slowly put it into the X-axis profile and align the holes. Put in the screws to stabilize and fix it. Do the same for the remaining 2 holes. Put them all in place and then tighten the screws. Turn over to the back and straighten the belt. Be careful not to cross the belts. Attach the right plate assembly. Install the screws. Put the notched side of the pulley holder inside. Tighten the screws. Put the belt on the synchronous wheel. The synchronizer wheel is stuck in the middle of the pulley block. Note that the synchronizer wheel is put in the middle of the pulley holder first, and then put on the screws and tighten them. Turn over the belt to adjust the belt tightness after installing. Tighten the screws to adjust the belt tension. When the operation is complete, put the other 2 new belts on. Snap the belt onto the buckle. The side of the belt with the teeth must match the buckle. Belt with gear face up. Do the same for the other side. With both belts in place, slide the X-axis assembly into place, aligning the left and right Y profiles. Install the upper limit screws. Align the rear assembly with the holes to hold it in place. Install the screws. Turn the machine over so that the bottom is facing up. Install the screws. Start installing the optical shaft and belt. Snap the belt onto the synchronizer pulley of the optical shaft. Align the optical shaft with the holes. Tighten the small coupling. Make sure it is tight. Straighten the right Y-axis belt for easier handling. Belt on the synchronizer pulley. Verify that the belt is on the timing wheel. The other end of the belt is also on the synchronizer pulley to hold the pulley seat. Synchronous wheel stuck in the middle of the pulley block. The left Y profile belt is secured to the pulley block in the same way. Twist to stabilize. Put the belt on the synchronizer pulley. Attach the screws. For the right Y belt, do the same as for the left Y belt. Flip the machine back to the front. Adjust the belt elasticity. Check the tightness. Tighten the side screws after checking the tightness. Do the same for the other side of the belt. Place the machine's motor wires in place. Be careful not to pass through the bottom. Remove the screws on the limit switch plate, in order to better insert the Y-axis motor cable. Make sure it is firmly inserted. Install the screws. Insert the X-axis motor cable. Snap inward. Insert the X-axis motor cable. Make sure it is securely plugged in. Secure the harness with a cable tie. Cut off the excess after fixing. Push the X-axis assembly to the rear frame assembly and check if the left and right plates on both sides of the X-axis assembly are tight against the limit screws. If either side of the X-axis assembly is not tight against the limit screws, adjust the small coupler. Adjust the small couplings. Push the X-axis assembly to the rear assembly again to check if the left and right plates on both sides of the X-axis assembly are tight against the limit screws. Make sure it is correct and then tighten it.